time. My arm's gonna hurt after this. I feel like these are gonna fall on my face. It is time for the 10 before the end. I have been saving this specifically for Bookmas, and it ended up being a trend that everybody was doing on TikTok this year. We did this last Bookmas. I think I might do a little bonus reacting to what books I said I was going to read before the end last year and how many I actually did. I feel like that might be a little bit fun. But this pile is what we are hoping to get through before the end of December, and this isn't even including my week of festive reads, which I am planning to do. So pray for me that we can actually get through these this year. I have got 2 Christmas books in this pile, and one is a little bit of a cheat, but let's go through my 10 before the end. Oops. Also, before we start, apologies about the state of my shelves. We are going to do a video sorting these shelves out at some point during Bookmas, because these are all the books from the HarperCollins Black Friday sale that I've been doing lives for over on TikTok, and I just before that moved my books into a different room, so they're not even in an order anyway. Like these shelves here, they're not looking cute. I am yet to have a solid month where I read 10 books this year. Like, it has been, I feel like I touched briefly in the last video, it has been difficult this year to find time to do anything book related, reading related at all. So the fact that I've read as many as I have is an achievement. But we're gonna absolutely smash this month. It is cozy season, the best season of all. I recently finished Good Spirits by B.K. Morrison, and I just loved this so much. Obsessed, giggling, kicking my feet to crying. Like, people are probably sick of me talking about this on TikTok lives at the minute. This is my stunning TikTok shop exclusive edition that HarperCollins brought out. Absolutely beautiful. Love her. B.K. Morrison. I've read Love Like Farms, I've done a couple B.K. Morrisons, but I am still to read First Time Caller. I don't know why I get this thing sometimes where if books are really hyped and everybody is like obsessed with them, I don't want to pick them up because I don't want to be disappointed. I don't think I can be disappointed by B.K. Morrison if I'm being completely honest, but I put it off, and for a number of reasons. And when this actually came out, I didn't have any time to read anyway, so I kind of had FOMO too. So it was a bit of a tricky one, but I do want to get this done before the end of the year, especially with how much I just loved Good Spirits. She's great at doing the banter, the like emotions, just everything really. B.K. Morrison is a solid choice. So that is book 1 in my 10 before the end. Next up is one that I did pick up in the HarperCollins Black Friday sale, and everyone was talking about it, and it wasn't like overly hyped to where I was like, I don't want to read this book. It was like just the right amount for me to like, I've got a bubble on my wrist. It was just the right amount for me to grab it and want to pick it up. So this is Our Vicious Oaths by Annie Davenport, and I think it's enemies to lovers, forced proximity, we have fear, and a really strong FMC. And I heard that this one is a little bit spicy. Spice isn't my favourite at the minute, I can't lie. I'm not really live laugh loving the spice, but this seems like a vibe, and I loved the cover as well. It is apparently an instant romantasy classic, and I of course am not the brightest spark, so I do love myself a romantasy. If you know, you know. Number 3, we have Fireworks by Bonnie Woods. I read Kindling last year and I just really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I liked the LGBTQ plus of it, the plus size, the just wholesomeness. He was like this really cute, shy, slightly geeky axeman, what they called? Woodchopper? What are they called? The men. You know which men that I mean. The men that cut the wood anyway. In this one, he's a firefighter. And, oh wait, is she a firefighter? No, he's a firefighter. He's the firefighter. I was right. She's on a journey of rediscovery. He's a cocky firefighter. And they're gearing up towards the annual firework display. Sounds like a bit of a vibe, to be honest. And I'm like, I like a nice, wholesome vibe in between some of those like bigger fantasies as well. So that one, we're popping it on the list. I feel like this next one is a little bit of a cheat because I have started it, and it is On Wings of Blood by Briar Berlin. Really excited for this. I know Becca has read and enjoyed this. Laura's read and enjoyed this. I think Surika has as well. Not 100% sure. So many people I've seen read this, have the arcs, love it. And The Bond That Burns is behind me somewhere. Came out recently, so we started this. We're going to do The Bond That Burns as well at some point. I don't know if we'll go straight into it. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm currently 180 pages into it, so we've got a good chunk going. Really enjoying this so far. We have a half-fae, we have vampires, there's dragons but not dragons, and it's like dark academia vibes. You wouldn't think that I've just spent a week talking about this book on TikTok Lives. I have really enjoyed this so far. We have magic competition. I can't wait to crack on, carry on with it. And yes, I am cheating a little bit. On to one of our first Christmas books in this pile. We have Christmas Fling by Lindsay Kelk. This is my act. I actually got this a while back and I filmed an unboxing of it, then repackaged it to refilm it, and then forgot about it. And I love Lindsay Kelk so much. She's just such a vibe. I always have a great time with her book. In the Scottish Highlands, it's fake dating, it's Christmas. What more could you want? Next up is an indie book. So this is someone who is very active on TikTok as well, and I also do stalk her. I've not even talked about this really on YouTube. I started a indie author TikTok shop, bookshop. I've had to take some time away just because of how life has been lately, but I am getting back to that, and this is one of the books that I do stock in that. But she also does sell on TikTok shop herself and is very successful on TikTok shop. So we have Blood Hunt by Marnie L. Norton, and I've heard such great things about this. This is one that I've wanted to pick up so many times and start so many times, but I just never got the chance to do it because I just didn't have the time, which is like the biggest cop out ever. But I didn't want to like not be fully there and paying attention, especially on these indie reads. Sure that when I'm reading specifically indie author books as well, that I am giving it my full time and attention, because it is something I'm really passionate about, and I want to remember like all the little details, pick up on all like the little clues that might be happening as well. But this is basically female rage in a book, such a vibe, and very excited to finally get into this one. I've had it for so long now. It's very like revenge driven. We have more really great characters. Win-win. Next up is one that I have been talking about a lot on TikTok Black Friday sales, and I just then really wanted to just pick it up and read it. I have this beautiful edition of 7 Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I've read a novel love story by her, really enjoyed that. Surprised myself how much I actually did enjoy that as well. In this one we have Clementine West, and she finds a strange man standing in her kitchen, and she starts to fall for him, but there is an issue that he lives 7 years in the past, and it was giving the Lake House vibes. I don't know if anybody has seen the Lake House. That used to be like a film that we used to put on all the time and watch all the time, where they like send letters to each other at the Lake House, and he's in the, one of them's in the past and one of them's in the present. I, off the top of my head, can't remember, but like really loved that film, and I feel like this is giving that vibe. So I'm very excited to get into that. I love Ashley Foster's writing. She always does something that is like not realistic, but it's not too unrealistic that is like out of reach. Like, this could actually happen, right? I feel like it could. Another Christmas read that I have added to my 10 before the end. This one's a quite short one, like it is quite quick. This is All I Want Is You by Fallon Ballard. I actually got this signed at the Meet Cute Fest, which Headline put on each year, and she was really, really lovely to talk to. I love Christmas, I love seasonal things, and she had a Christmas book, and I was like, bear in mind this was July, I was like, I want to read that immediately. Got home, put it down and forgot I wanted to read it. I put it down in a pile to film a haul of what I've got, what I brought home from Meet Cute Fest. Never filmed the haul, and yeah, now I'm gonna read it. I'm quite excited for this one. We've got Bitter Exes, Professional Rivals, and Just One Bed. Sold. Number 9, we have The Princess Knight, and this is basically Legally Blonde, 2000s rom-com and a fantasy all together. So we have Prince Donal and Princess Clea. He refuses to propose to her, so she joins his military academy, because how hard can dueling be, right? Warrior called Ronan, who's like got no time for this girl, and he's like, well, I'm gonna have to teach her something, aren't I? He's actually Donald's best friend, so there's that dynamic. Very, very excited for this one. The cover is a vibe enough, I feel. On the pile. Number 10 in my 10 before the end. This is a book that was a birthday gift last year from my lovely, lovely friend Surika, and I'd actually bought the same book that day, and then she was like, oh dear, because she had book fairyed me it, and I was obviously oblivious to this fact. Did keep Surika's one that she did gift me, because obviously it's more sentimental. Blood Over Bright Haven. I feel like it's quite criminal that I've not read this yet. Very, very excited for it. And this, I wanted to read this last year, but here we are. Here we are. I know that Surika loves this one, and I feel like I need to read it before my birthday, because it was a birthday present last year. Does that make sense? I also really do want to read it, and I keep going to grab it and then I get distracted. I am very much a mood reader. I'm going to try my best to get all of these read. I'm trying to challenge myself. I want to read so many books in this month that I am just going to look like a book. What? That doesn't even make sense. Stay tuned, because we're going to do some reading vlogs. I'm going to be live doing reading sprints on TikTok, so if you like a reading sprint, make sure you check those out. There's going to be a lot of Christmassy reads as well on top of that, so pray for me basically. I should have just done it when it was a trend, shouldn't I? There we have it, my 10 before the end. Let me know what books you are going to be reading before the end of the year. If you've got any that are on this list and you have read any that are on this list, let me know your thoughts. I'm very, very excited. These are really, really heavy. So we're going to go now, but I will catch you guys tomorrow for day 3 of Bookmas. Oh, my language is not great. Berlin. Why can I not speak? Like, this is actually becoming such an issue. I cannot speak. It's really echoey in here. Let's put them right way. And then we need to outro the video. Yeah.